Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the current funding call by the National Arts Council that gives you to a maximum of 350,000 Rand for your project. I am Thandi Samaya, for those who don't know me, and I focus on talking about business, making money, and the family life. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for joining us. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. You can actually make sure that you subscribe to us and also click on that notification bell so that you are kept abreast of when we put up a new video. Let's get right into the video that we are doing today. Now, the National Arts Council has a funding call that is currently open. It is closing on the 8th of March, 2024. And they are looking for specific kinds of individuals that they would like to fund. This funding is focused on both individuals and organizations. But obviously there is a focus area. These individuals and organizations need to be within these spaces I'm going to mention right now. Craft, dance, music, theater, musical theater, visual arts, indigenous art forms, capacity building, and IP training. These are the main areas that they're going to be focusing on in terms of the projects that they're going to be approving. Please make sure that your project that you're going to be rolling out, whether you're an individual or an organization or a business, make sure that you address these 5 areas. One of these areas, or most of these areas if you can, but at least your project must be able to talk to some of these areas. Social cohesion and nation building. That's the first area that at least your project must find expression in. You don't have to ensure that your project covers all these areas, but I think a project that is able to cover all will be at an advantage, but at least one of these areas. So the first one is social cohesion and nation building. Marginalized and indigenous arts is the second one. Addressing social ills is the third one. Supporting vulnerable groups is the fourth one. Capacity building and arts entrepreneurship is the fifth one. Make sure that you focus on these specific areas. Now, the steps for applying. Step number 1, you need to register. Go to the National Arts Council website, the official website. Go there and click apply now. Then you're going to be taken to a different landing page. On the left, this is where you're going to register. You are going to be requested to just provide basic things like your name, your email address, and then you're going to be requested to complete a sum. Then that is how you register. Make sure that you use the correct email address because further communication is going to happen with this email address. In your inbox, once you've clicked apply, in your inbox on your emails, you're going to receive an email that's going to have your username. Most of the time, the username is the email address that you put in, and then it's going to have a unique password. Use that password to log into the system. And please be aware that once you are in the system, if you'd like to change this password, you can also do that. Once you are inside the system, now you are ready to start your application. In order for you to start your application, please start by selecting whether you're an individual or you select whether you are an organization. You need to choose here. Which one do you fall under? Are you applying as an individual or are you applying as an organization? Now, you need to register your application, right? When it says register your application, basically you're giving things like the project name, the name of the organization or the individuals, what the project is going to focus on. It's more like a brief description of the project itself that you're actually going to do with the money that you're going to be asking for. Then you complete the online application form. There are many different, I think about 4 or 5 different categories that you need to complete within the online application form. These are applicant organization details. That's the first area that you need to complete in the application form. Project details is the next area. Project activities is the next area. Budget is the next area, and the last area is uploads, like the attachment that you need to put up or upload into the system as part of your application. Make sure that you complete all those tabs in the application form so that when you finish, your application form does not reflect that you have an incomplete application. And if you have an incomplete application, you might actually be putting yourself at a disadvantage. Once you have completed all the areas, make sure that you have also uploaded the documents that are required. You have also accepted the terms and conditions, and this is when you have a fully completed application form and you press on submit. Please be aware that you can always pause and go away and come back again to complete your application form if maybe there are things you need to reference and there are things you need to bring on, or like there's information that you haven't figured out, as long as it's before the closing date. And that is basically at a high level how you actually submit this application form. But stick around till the end of the video, because beginning right now, when I stop talking, I am going to be taking you right on a step by step, like pressing every single thing as I show you how this submission can actually be done. And I hope that it will actually help you. Alright guys, so you hop onto your Google and then you go to your search bar, you type NAC and you press on the National Arts Council of South Africa website. You wait for it to open. Unfortunately, on this day I was struggling with network because our area was shut down by Eskom. We're having like a maintenance shutdown. Once you get inside the website, you're going to see a green button that says apply now. You press on it. On the left side, you press on register. You put your name, surname, email address. You put the email address again. You calculate the sum that's there, and then you press register. Because I've already registered, I'm just going to log in. I'm not going to press the register button. I'm going to just opt for logging in because I've already registered. So I'm just going to log in. When you're logging in, you use your username, which is your email address, and then you put the password that you will have gotten that would have been sent onto your email address. And then you log in. You get inside the system. Inside the system, the first thing that you need to do is to choose whether you are an organization or you are an individual. And once you select the correct one, you go and press on either organization or individual from the two options. Those are the two options that are there. Where it says create a new application, you find the two options. One is for the individual, one is for the organization. I'll choose the organization. You press on the green plus button. Then you put in the project details, the name of the project. And if you're an organization, the name of the organization. Or if you're an individual, you put in individual details, the focus area. Then select that part that says funding guidelines and then press next. Then you will see that your application has been successfully submitted. Then you press next. You're going to land on this page. On this page, there are 5 tabs. Section 1, Section 2. You have to complete all of these sections. This is Section 2. It has focused more on the project details. Section 3 is project activities. You complete that as well. And then Section 4 is the budget. All right, the next section that you have to do is the budget. And then once you've completed the budget, make sure as you're completing it, you're putting in all the details that are required, the items, the amounts, the totals. Don't leave anything out. And then the last one is uploads. This is the last section. Here you have to upload everything that is requested based on the kind of project you're going to be doing, because some things don't apply to everyone. You keep pressing on the upload buttons over there. And then once you're done, in fact, before that, make sure that everything you submit is a maximum of 12 megabytes in size. Then you go and press on that red button that says submit when you are sure you have completed your application. And that is how you complete your application. Don't forget to subscribe.